Okay, raise your hands if you know what an AI agent is. Okay. Keep your hands up if you're excited about AI agents. Okay. Hands down. Now, raise your hand only if you would share your most personal information, financial, medical, whatever, with an AI agent that was made by Google or Meta. Okay, we have one hand. A man with nothing to hide. Okay, your mom calls. You love your mom. But it's not a happy phone call. She's got medical results that are not good. It means that there are going to be more visits to doctors, tests, just the rides, managing the medications, keeping her on track. You, remember, you love your mother, so you are going to help with all of this. But it's going to be a lot of work. You also remember that you know how to code. And a lot of these things are simple coordination problems. You're going to write the software, and you'll be able to figure out calendars, arrange an appointment. This is great. So you start writing code. And every time you think you've solved the problem, you bump up against the same wall. The medical record system won't let you access the system programmatically. You've got to log in as a person, as your mom. You go look at the terms of use, and legally, even if you could get around that, they're saying that you can't. You try this again for rideshare. You try this again for every system. And you realize it doesn't matter that you can actually solve this problem programmatically. And so you just go back to doing things the old-fashioned way. If I leave you with only one thing today, I want it to be that this is nuts. This is not how it should be. AI agents are here, and they're incredibly powerful, and they can do a lot of things. But unless they can actually be used in our digital lives in a meaningful way, we're going to squander their power. So we all know Siri. It's janky. It's fun to make fun of. But I want you to think about Instagram and the Instagram feed, because that is an AI agent. It works on its own. It takes orders. They just don't happen to be your orders. And so if we dig into it, right, it has access to all of your pictures, all of your friends. It keeps track of everything that you do. And it is committed, heart and soul, to keeping you addicted. That does not make any sense. That's not the point of this sort of power. And so what does it mean when that becomes yours? The second thing that I want to leave you with is that a better future is possible. At Imbue, we build agents that you can control. Our systems allow you to create your own software. So the idea here is that we have this paradigm of what an agent is, where that agent is something somebody has built to go solve a problem for you. Instead, what we are saying is, what if we could just create the software for you that will go solve the problem that you have, instead of depending on somebody else having come up with that idea beforehand? And this allows you then to create software, to remix it, to share it. And another digital world starts to become possible, because you can just imagine anything that you want, and you can build that. And when that sort of capability and power is available to everyone, the digital world starts to look completely different. From personal use to enterprise, it's wide open. We're not depending on others to build for us when we can build for ourselves. But the third thing that I want to leave you with is that this future is not guaranteed. At Imbue, the thing we're building is very powerful. That does not keep me up at night. But the thing that does keep me up at night is whether or not the platforms are going to cut off the access that we need to our digital lives in order to actually capture that power. That means LinkedIn not letting you pull the profile of the person you're about to meet. It means Google Flights not allowing your agent to build a complex itinerary for you. It means your medical record system not allowing you to pull the details on your calendar so that you can actually plan your day around the thing. And when you do have that appointment, it means that Waymo, Lyft, Uber are not allowing your agent to be able to price shop for you to be able to figure out how you're actually going to get to that appointment. So it's worth remembering that being a monopoly is great for business. It's a stranglehold. You have the whole market. But it's also market failure. And so the thing that we need to understand are what are the consequences of that market failure and what can we do instead? Because when these systems, they surveil us, they censor us, they limit our choices. And because of the hold that they have, we don't have available alternatives. In the face of all of these things, we have been helpless. And so we need to do something that's much richer. AI agents let us start to change that, but if the walled gardens stay up, we're not going to be able to take down this structure. Fourth, the single most powerful thing that we can do is to establish rights of interoperability and access. Because when we do that, our agents, our tools can start to reimagine and rebuild our digital world. We don't want onerous regulation. That's just going to lead to another form of capture. But if you do give people control and protection over their data and over their digital lives, the thing that's going to happen, first of all, is that it's just going to be a new way of interacting with the existing digital ecosystem. But the thing that's going to follow from that is that we're going to be able to invent new interfaces, new products, and new ecosystems, and that this old world that limited us, these walled gardens, they're not necessary anymore. They're only necessary today because we don't have something else. So we now have an opportunity to imagine a totally different digital future, and that's something actually worth fighting for. So that's it, folks. I want you to know that at Imbue, we're thinking really deeply, not just about what does it mean to build these technologies, but what does a world need to look like to actually be able to foster this dream and this vision. And my ask to you is that as you think about what you want that world to look like, if you want to join the work that we're doing, come find me. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you.